From your point of view, is it a bit odd for the captain of your team to ask you mid-season to leave? Because he's the captain, right? He's the leader, and he would not be the leader if he did not have leadership qualities, which involves, you know, sort of being loyal and kind of leading the team.
I don't know anything about that. So what's going to happen is going to happen at the end of the transfer window. Stay, will be happy to stay. If he has to leave, will happen. The rest, I don't want to add anything else. So Brentford is my priority right now.
Okay, I respect that. Just speaking generally, if you look at your options at right back, are you confident what you have here is good enough?
Yeah.
Thank you.
James? Pep, if obviously Kyle, you know, it does go this month. Obviously, there's several of the key players of the past 6-7 years who also have uncertain futures. Obviously, Kevin and Ilkay are out of contract in the summer. The likes of Edison, you know, Bernardo, John Stones have a year left in the summer. In the past, the club has always sort of staggered the departures of the big players. So Torre went in 2018, Company in 2019, Silva in 2020, Aguero 2021, Fernandinho 2022. Oh. Not all gone in one go.
Did you study? Yeah,
that's right.
Did you prepare well?
But this year, there is the potential. I'm not saying it will happen, but there is the potential that some big key players who've been a huge part of your success go in one go.
Yeah,
does that present bigger potential challenges for you that you've maybe not faced before?
No, it's not for me. It's of the club. So we knew at the beginning of the season that the team, for a question of time, will have 10, 11 players more than 30 years old. So this is normal. But the same team that more than 30 years old, they have 4, 5, 6 months ago that won the Premier League 4 in a row, final FA Cup and quarterfinal for the Champions League. So the team, but we knew it that sooner or later should have done it. What happened, it was unexpected, but it happened. You know, in the modern football, for many, many clubs, the amount of injuries that we have, I didn't expect it would happen. It happened a lot, and that's why the process that we have done, you have said before, with all the incredible legend players that happen here. So step by step, they have to change. The best way is to not
gradually.
Yes, but. Also, in the first year, I would say we arrived with the same concept. In the second season, we make an incredible changes. We maybe 8 or 9 players, they leave and arrive a lot. So now I think cannot happen because the inflation in football rise, you know, unbelievably. So, but sooner or later, it's a normal question of time. New players, young players will come. I don't know now, I don't know in summer, I don't know next seasons, but in the next 2 or 3, the club has to, of course, do it for a question of age.
Ferran's talked about how the club in Cheeky have generally planned windows 18 months in advance, and they have been incredible at it. But if you were to, say, lose 2 or 3 of your key players of the past 7 or 8 years, this year.
I was in the summertime, the club thought about to do it, and I said, no, I don't want to make any signs. I rely on the team, and I wanna stay with them. Just Sabio came, Gundo back. It wasn't expected at the end, but came back. But just Sabio came, and I said, because I rely a lot with these guys, and I thought still I can do it again with that guys, and do it. But after the injuries maybe, we should have done it, but you never know in that position. But I think the team is really good, and the squad is really, really good. I had that feeling. Central defense exceptional, the fullbacks are exceptional, and all the players that we had. Otherwise, we cannot achieve what we achieved recent year, not in the, I would say, 4 or 5 or 6 years ago, last season. But it's where it is. So.
But do you think it's potentially going to be a little bit different to what you faced before, that you could for the first time?
For me?
Yeah, in the sense that your squad, you could potentially lose in the space of 6 months.
No, I don't know. What is pretty sure right now, who we are in the end of the season, maybe they continue all of them. Maybe they stay absolutely all the players here and add the players that we believe maybe we can do it. But so at the end of the season, how are we going to decide the performance of them? That will dictate what you have to do.
Hi, Pep. Just following on from what James was saying about refreshing the squad, not
necessarily now, but in the future. How tempting is it from the club's point of view to sign much younger players, so like players that are 19, 20, 21, that have amazing sort of potential? And is it important to also sign players that are in the prime, 26, 27, 28?
Yeah. I don't know is the market. I don't know what the club decide, which the scouting departments, what is the best players to add. So sometimes important is how they will perform in the future. It doesn't matter have 24, 27, 18 or 19 years old. Of course, for Varane, I would say it's better youngest because, of course, you know, they can split the budget and after future sales or whatever is much better. But as a manager, I want to perform the players arrive as quick as possible. Because in a modern football, in the big clubs, I don't think in the big clubs and everywhere, it's been need to perform quick. People don't wait, you know. Next season, in 2 seasons will be good. Nobody knows what happened in my 2 seasons. What they want is tomorrow try to win Brentford. This is the reality in football.
Can I just ask about James McAtee? Were you able to categorically say that he will remain at the club this month?
I would like to say categorically yes, but I don't know. I would love, but at the same time, I don't know. But I would love to say yeah. I was the one who said Sheffield didn't play, come here. I was the one to say maybe alone. No, I want Maka here. Of course, didn't play much minutes so far, and I understand that. But I was the one that I said I want James here with us. So what happened in you know when they ask me all the time about the future, you know, like I don't answer because I don't know exactly. So the same happened with James.
But you've got a little run of away games now, Brentford, Ipswich on Sunday, and then PSG. I know that you don't usually look too far ahead, but do you feel that if results and performances were to go your way in this little tiny run, that it's the type of run that can maybe change the outlook of your season, how the mood of the players, the mood of the fans, if you were to win those 3 games?
Listen, we're not able to win a game from, you know, the last month and a half. So I said many times, so we have a perspective of the last month as not really, really good in terms of results. Even sometimes in a performance was not really good. But I judge, right? I've been a manager already with 102 games. I would say in the 485, more or less, or 480, have been outstanding. We lost some games, but we won a lot. And with a perspective, we make 10, 12, 30, not really good results in game. That is going to define my perspective about that players. But altogether, what they have done for this period. And that's why it's not going to change the fact that we won the last 3 games or going to have the next 3 games. And next, my mind always has been like that is Brentford. So I cannot expect to think about more far than that, but I know how difficult it is. I know the top form for me, which right now, Paris, what can I say? So it's one at a time, which players we have available, because the last 2 months always have been like this. So the lineup was in the last moment. This player can play a few minutes, this player can play, don't play, and after I already decide. So this is the truth.
Just on the state of the squad, then the injuries, are you feeling like the squad in terms of the amount of minutes that they're able to play, that situation is easing a little bit? I know you've still got absences with Ruben and John Stones and people, but do you feel you're becoming more comfortable with the squad and what they can do?
Absolutely. The question has been answered the most common sense. As much we have. I said this time, all the success we had in the past with the quadruple, local, and the treble, and leagues and FA Cup finals, semi-finals all the time, it was we have injured, but not much. We were few. And there are a lot of reasons for the injuries. You know, maybe you lose the focus, maybe you are get old, maybe we train differently, more intense, because we don't have players for many details that I don't have an answer. Of course, we thought about that. What is the reason why in the past we didn't have much, and now we had this season a lot. So, but I would like to know the real answer is that there are little details that had that when we are so stable in that for incredible departments that we have, we could not sustain that. Of what, of course, as much players we are back, you know, they'll be better.
But you spoke about the defensive selection problems that you've had this season with injuries. John Stone's obviously been a key player for you the last few years. What's his situation? Is he anywhere near coming back?
I spoke with him now. He said that feels better. But the past always feels better and he just can play 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So that's why you have to maybe take a little bit longer to be sure that when he come back, cannot make a step back. This is the situation with John.
So that's been a repeat thing for you, hasn't it? He's come back and then he's got injured again.
It's not easy for him. It's not easy for them. They make the effort to come back to try it. I asked to make effort against United. I mean, help us for a while in players, but at the end cannot play more than 45, and that is not good. So at the end you have to recover well. We need more time. It's a risk to lose games without him. Yeah, it happened this season. So it's important when you come back, you can make game or being ready to play every 3 days.
Pep, you said to Jamie that you're sort of happy with the options you'll have at right back if Kyle is to go. What, apart from Rico, what are the options? Would you?
I'm so clever. I'm so talented manager to find the right solution.
You've got a few ideas as to what you'll do, because you might have a lot of games, particularly if there's a Champions League playoff. There's going to be a lot of games, isn't there?
Listen, Kyle is our player right now, so that's all. So we have the option. What's going to happen? I don't know.
Okay. Thank you, guys.